So a little bit about me. So I am Richard, as I said. I am a young-ish head coach, a rugby coach for a local amateur team in Leeds. I didn't plan for this. I was still wanting to play rugby as long as I can. Like my father will always tell me, he played until he was 50 odd, and that was always kind of my hope and dream to do that. But unfortunately, at 30, I got injured quite badly on the back of a couple of years of being severely injured before that. And to be honest with you, I just sort of spiraled mentally, emotionally from that. Rugby was my identity. I was the rugby guy. Everybody knew that I played rugby. Everybody knew that I loved rugby. And without it, I don't know. I don't know who I was. I lost my way quite a lot. But then a couple of years ago, coaching really pulled me back. I really wanted to get back involved somehow. Kind of missed that camaraderie, being around the fellas, being around the boys, being in that sort of physical sporting environment. But obviously no experience, no real plan to kind of go in with, just a couple of key points that I'd want to put across and try and stamp my own authority on things. And I was really lucky that the coach at the time welcomed me in with open arms. I'd been the captain at the club some years before, and they kind of knew me and wanted to work with me, which was brilliant. You might be wondering why Burley's broken biscuit. A bit of an inside joke between the boys about the broken biscuits, but I think it's all about kind of my own journey. It's about people like me, maybe like you. We're cracked, we're battered, we're broken, but actually doing different things, still being part of the sort of sport that you love is really, really important, even if that is in a completely different way that you want it to be or you would hoped it to be. Look, I'm not perfect. I get lots of different things wrong, but I show up, I put 100% into my coaching, and I try and make better rugby players. I try and get people to enjoy the sport that I love so much. And so if you ever felt sort of broken, if you felt lost, then hopefully this journey, this page, these likes, this information is for you. And follow us to try and pick up stories, lessons, all that sort of stuff, what coaching's really like at an amateur level and at a younger person's level as well, how to build the respect with the players, what I can bring to the table, that sort of thing. So hope you've enjoyed this. Hit like, hit follow, hit subscribe, all that sort of stuff, and I'll keep the content coming.